A cold and somewhat soggy good morning from Hope, British Columbia. I drove here from Seattle last night, and this is where this trip, this adventure starts. And it's a good place to start. This is mile 0 on the historic Hope to Princeton Highway. It was the first highway going to the interior of British Columbia. Previously, there had only been small roads and, of course, rail. We'll start out this morning on the Coquihalla Highway, which follows one of the old rail lines that no longer exists, at least for a while, and continue on north from there to Jasper. More on that on the way. Now I'm going to go find a Timmy's. Well, Timmy's stop accomplished, and a bit hard to think of a donut as breakfast, but it'll get us to the first, actually the only big town we're going to go through today, which is Kamloops, British Columbia. I think about 2.5 hours north of here, depending on the weather. It is soggy. Hopefully we don't hit too much snow, or any snow, but you can see around us how beautiful this place is. Time to hit the road. About 7 hours driving to get to Jasper, and there will probably be some stops along the way. Driving north of Hope on the Coquihalla Highway. This is a beautiful road, even in rainy conditions like these. Just gorgeous. I've never had too much good luck with the weather on this road, so I'm not complaining all that much, because last time I drove, actually I rode this road, I was on a motorcycle, and I got hailed on in June, and compared to that, today's rain, and even if we get a little bit of snow mixed in, will be not bad at all. And last night they were saying there was some possibility of snow further along, but that was overnight and it has warmed up, so I'm expecting that this will just be a rainy drive, at least for a while, and perhaps north of Kamloops it will clear up a bit. But for now, just enjoying the drive. breakfast stop, second breakfast. at the white spot in beautiful Kamloops, British Columbia. And from here it is North Jasper. GPS says can be there by about 3:30. I don't think. Kamloops, British Columbia, crossing the mighty Thompson River. Actually, here it's actually the South Thompson River, and the highway then proceeds north along the North Thompson River. Kamloops is where the two rivers join up. It's also where the railroad tracks that follow the two different rivers meet. The CP line along the South Thompson coming through Banff, and the CN line coming down along the North Thompson from Jasper. Pulling into Blue River, British Columbia, one of a handful of towns we go through on this road. Went through Clearwater a while back, and Blue River is one of many railroad towns. Well, originally a railroad town. These days it's mostly famous as the headquarters of Mike Wiggly heli skiing. And I was up here years and years ago and skied with them before the whole thing became a massive resort complex. Glad to have done it back in the days when it was a much simpler arrangement. We're also finally seeing some snow in the mountains. Gonna grab a snack since no real lunch today. I'll spare you the photos of the mediocre burger that I had. But Blue River is beautiful, finally surrounded by some snow. A lot less than I would have expected this time of year. In fact, it seems like not a whole lot more than I saw here early last June. It's been a very thin snow season from what I can tell. And from here, it's about 2.5 hours to Jasper, allowing for the time change. That will get us there just a little bit before 6 o'clock, so just in time for dinner at the hostel. Coming up on a milestone for this trip, and that little bit of river there was the North Thompson. This road has pretty much paralleled the North Thompson River since leaving Kamloops, and this is the last time we will cross it. This is Lempier, BC. I'm probably butchering that name. And this is the point where the North Thompson heads off into the mountains west of here. That's where the headwaters of the North Thompson are. Beyond this, we will climb a pass, and when we come down on the other side, the waters will be flowing in the opposite direction. They'll be flowing north rather than south. The waters there will be flowing to the Fraser River, which at this point in its journey will be flowing north before looping back, heading south, and actually merging with the Thompson lower down. just past Rearguard Falls, which is one of the falls along this section of river. That beautiful mountain up ahead of us is Mount Robson, which is the highest peak in British Columbia. Beautiful spot, great hiking in the summer. I don't think there's that much that you can do this time of year, but might pull into the parking lot just to check. And in front of us and to the right is Mount Robson. That's the highest peak in British Columbia. It's a beautiful place. In the summer, I've hiked around there. There are 2 lakes that you can hike up to. Trail to one of them was closed last time I came through due to flooding a couple years ago. They're still fixing it. Hopefully by the time I get back next time when it's open, I'll be able to hike all the way up to the glacier. Driving east on the Yellowhead Highway, Canada 16, along the Fraser River. That will take us up to Yellowhead Pass, which is also the Alberta border, and beyond that into Jasper. Welcome to Jasper National Park and welcome to Alberta.
Thank you.
Thank you. Last time I was on this road, I was going in the other direction on a motorcycle, and it was hailing on me. That was a terrible trip in the most wonderful ways. Well, despite my slight reservations and misgivings, today's drive worked out really, really well. Really enjoyed it, other than maybe the first hour where it snowed. But beautiful weather. I'm hoping for more of the same. It's a bit chilly, but I'm outside like this right now. Maybe not for too long, but tolerable. And I'm at my favorite hostel, and it's games night. So I'm going to go in and see if I can find somebody to play board games with. And then I think I will be ready for a full night's sleep. Onward.